In an ancient snow-covered forest, where silence was only broken by the soft crackling of snowflakes falling on the branches, lived a white fox named Yukiro. He was no ordinary fox. His eyes shone like stars, and around him danced small blue flames, the will-o'-the-wisps that lit up the darkest paths of the forest. Yukiro only appeared to those who truly needed him. He didn't listen to words, but to the heartbeat of those who had lost their way. Some said he helped the lost, not only in the forest but also those who were lost within their own lives. One day, a young girl named Aya left her village. She clutched a basket against her, determined to find a rare herb to heal her sick mother. But the forest was vast, and soon, a blizzard rose. The snow fell so thick that she could no longer see the path. Her feet sank into the deep snow, and the wind seemed to whisper cruel words. "You will never make it." Aya, freezing, sat at the base of a tree, despairing. She whispered, "What should I do? I can't give up, but I am lost." At that moment, a blue light flickered between the trees. Aya stood up, her eyes wide. There, in the shadows, stood Yukiro. Majestic and still, he gazed at her with his shining eyes. Aya felt a warm, comforting glow emanating from him. "Are you real?" she murmured. Yukiro didn't answer. Slowly he turned and began to walk, his will-o'-the-wisps floating around him. Aya hesitated, but a soft voice inside urged her to follow him. They walked in silence. With each step, Aya noticed the wind calming, and the forest felt less threatening. From time to time, Yukiro would stop and scrape the snow away. Once he carefully scratched the surface and revealed a frozen but intact plant. Aya immediately recognized it. It was the one she needed. "Thank you," she said with a delighted smile, her trembling fingers picking up the precious herb. Another time, near a frozen stream, Aya noticed something glowing beneath the ice. Carefully, she dug and found a smooth, clear stone, almost like a small mirror. Yukiro glanced at it as if telling her it was important, then resumed walking. Along the way, Aya felt the wind whisper again, but this time it wasn't cruel words. She heard a soft, almost melodic voice that reminded her of happy moments. She saw images in the will-o'-the-wisps, her mother singing her a lullaby, her friends laughing around a campfire, and even herself, brave, climbing a tree. "Is it my strength?" she whispered. Yukiro stopped and turned his starry eyes toward her. Aya then realized that these memories were part of who she was. Fear and doubt had fed on her forgetting them, but these joyful moments were always there, like an inner light she could rekindle. Finally, they arrived at a clearing. The full moon shone above them, and Yukiro sat majestically, his will-o'-the-wisps dancing as if to celebrate their arrival. Aya felt a deep peace wash over her. "Thank you, dear friend," she said softly. "I think you've helped me find my way back to myself." The fox looked at her one last time, then slowly disappeared into the shadows, taking his blue flames with him. Aya stayed for a moment, engraving that magical night in her mind, before heading back to the village. Once home, she prepared the remedy for her mother, who soon regained her health. The glowing stone became a treasure she always kept with